Here for First and 10, your high school preview video. Joined with me, the legend of South Jersey football, Mike McGarry. Mike, I'm happy because we're still wearing shorts.
Absolutely, and we've got our first really full weekend of the season. We're standing on the 50-yard line here at the Jack Eisenstein Athletic Complex in Atlantic City. The Vikings with a big game this Friday night.
Yeah, big game this Friday night. They're playing Clearview at 6 o'clock. You will be here for this game, correct?
Right. It's our game of the week. It's a season opener. Clearview started out the season last week with a loss to Cherry Hill West. Optimism around the Atlantic City program. They haven't had a winning season since 2017. But this is Coach Keenan Wright's third season. They've had a full off-season of training. Remember, he took over before 2020 in the midst of a pandemic. Things weren't quite back to normal last year. In 2021, Atlantic City was a school district hit hard by the COVID-19 virus. A full off-season of training, a lot of optimism around the Vikings, and they'll look to start it off with a W Friday night.
Okay, well, we'll be here. We'll be giving you coverage there at pressofac.com/sports. You can follow him at AC Press McGarry on Twitter as well. We also have some rivalry games going on in Atlantic County, too.
Yeah, never too early for high school football rivalries, right? We've got St. Joe at St. Augustine on Friday night. St. Augustine opened the season with a 41-7 loss to St. Peter's Prep, one of the top teams in the state.
Yeah.
We'll see if the Hermits can bounce back from that. St. Joe, of course, it's Coach Paul Sacco's final year at St. Joe, the beginning of the end for him, although he has said he wants to coach again, but it's his last year at St. Joe. The beginning of the end of his Wildcat tenure starts Friday night at St. Augustine. We've also got Cedar Creek at Absegami on Friday night. Greater Egg Harbor School District rivalry. Cedar Creek dropped the game to Edison at the Battle by the Beach in Ocean City, but they had an impressive performance from Darius Benjamin. Caught a touchdown pass, had an interception. And finally, we've got Egg Harbor Township at Holy Spirit. First time these two neighboring teams have played since, I think, 2013. Holy Spirit had the biggest win of the opening season, 34-31 Saturday victory over Cherokee. Mason Forte with the game-winning field goal. Great performances all over the place for the Spartans. Gavin Roman, Sean Burns, Jasir Ward. So Holy Spirit will look to build on that momentum.
Okay, so 2013. I graduated Rutgers in 2013.
Hey.
It's been a long time. How come, now I don't know this, how come they're so close together? How come they haven't played?
Right, schools different sizes. Egg Harbor Township is a Group 5 school. Holy Spirit is a non-public B school. So basically the different sizes, different divisions in the West Jersey Football League. You're absolutely right. It's a no-brainer. Egg Harbor and Holy Spirit should play every year.
That's what it sounded like to me. And then, we have other games in Cape May and Cumberland County too. So what are we looking at there?
Yeah, the big game out in Cumberland County, Vineland at Bridgeton. Vineland opened with a 7-6 loss to Oakcrest last week. Dan Russo, the Vineland quarterback, threw a touchdown in that game. Bridgeton comes off a winning season. They'll look to build the momentum with an opening win over Vineland. Down in Cape May, interesting game. Oakcrest at Middle Township. Oakcrest beat Vineland 7-6 last Friday. Samil Miller with a fumble recovery for a touchdown, the lone touchdown for Oakcrest. Oakcrest, of course, has a great wide receiver in Aldridge Doe. Middle Township coming off one of the best seasons in school history. They won the first division title since the late 1960s. They've also got a great wide receiver in junior Michael Zarfati, who caught 7 touchdowns last season. And let's not forget, you mentioned your alma mater, Rutgers, I believe.
That's it.
Up at Rutgers on Friday night, our number 1 team, Millville, who lived up to the billing with a 41-10 win over Thomas Jefferson. They will play Irvington up at Rutgers Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Wow, okay. So we got maybe a little pandemonium in Piscataway on Friday
There you
night.
go. Lotzier Brooks, recruited by Texas A&M, Oregon, Georgia, lived up to the hype. 2 touchdowns, one 95 yards, one about 70 yards. Put on a show in Ocean City. We'll see what they can do up at Rutgers.
Is Rutgers recruiting him?
I believe they are.
I believe they are. Okay, well, we'll see. Fingers crossed. Mike, so you're going to be at this game Friday night. Where's the rest of our team going to be?
Pat Moraine will be out at St. Augustine for that big rivalry.
Got it.
And I believe Guy Gargan will be up at Absegami for Cedar Creek, Absegami. You love to be on top of those rivalry games as well as the season opener for Atlantic City.
Got it. Awesome. Now, I got to ask, last week you were a little concerned about the weather at Ocean City because of how bad it was the year prior. So how was your Ocean City Battle by the Beach experience?
I would give it a B+ weather-wise. A for the event, B+ weather-wise.
Okay.
I Did not put as much sunscreen on as I should have. The red cheeks, red nose.
It matches
But
your
hey,
clothes today.
Exactly. I dress bright because I'm an optimistic guy.
That's it.
So there you go. But this time of year, only concern, this time of year, thunder showers. That's the only concern. You see that
That's true.
lightning, everybody's got to go off the field for a half hour. That's the only concern.
Yep, and a little sneak preview for our football forecast here. No lightning concerns for your Friday. We're going to talk about that in another video, though. For the latest in high school sports, you can go to PrestonAC.com/sports. For Mike McGarry, I'm Joe Martucci. Take care, everybody.